Good morning, welcome back. It's Vlogmas day 22 and it is windy here.
Hold on, it's time for it to reappear.
Is it windy where you are? Is it windy all over the country? I don't know, but it sounds like Oz out there. Or it wasn't Oz. Was it Oz or was it Kansas? It was Oz, right? Where the hurricane was, the tornado, the whatever we called it in the movie. Ella messaged me the other day and said something. There was a big bang at her work in the office and something had fallen off the roof and all the plants had disappeared. I don't even want to look outside. I feel like my car isn't even going to be there. I have a hair appointment today, just a refresh, nothing. I don't think I'm going to do anything exciting, but honestly, I said in a video the other day, I just kind of am letting her do what she wants now because I think she has a vision in mind and it's like steadily we're working towards something. She's moulding it and I love it. I watched it last night and it's all kinky and weird. Doesn't look like I watched it last night, right? Does not. I mean, it's really shiny. That's shine, not grease. I swear to you. It's clean, but it doesn't look like I washed it last night. This is the problem when you have fine hair. I mean, look at that. Do you know what that is? Aussie Mega Shampoo. Nothing fancy over here. When you've got fine hair, it just looks kind of limp. It lays really flat and just meh. Every time I actually go and have my hair done at the hairdresser's, I love the collar and everything that she does, but she will blow dry it and it's so sleek that I feel like it's the flattest my hair looks, which is funny. Most people love their hair from the hairdressers and mine always feels just like, where's my hair? Like, there's no hair. Right now, that's like a handful of hair. When I've had it done, it's like, there's no hair. I wish I'd been filming then because the wind sounded like it was trying to get into the house. Well, I've been whammed in the hairdressers. Apologies if I just did that to you, but look. It's always so scary. It's very orange. It won't be very orange. I'm just gonna drop off. The windiness, it looks like I'm dropping off a delivery, but I'm dropping off a parcel for Karen. I've got a little wax melt scents and her Christmas present. Okay. Holy moly, it is crazy out there. Right, so hair, love. She's a genius. She's just a mystical wizard. I go to Laura at Mr. Tony in Doncaster, pay for my treatments. But I would highly recommend her. She is a colour genius. Dropped off the things with Karen, so now we're kind of down to we've got to pick the last of the things for our New Year launch, which I'm really excited about. I think you're going to love it. What else was I going to tell you? Oh, also, today I am wearing the Lumen skin tint. I've got a little bit of blush on. Can you see I've got that rash again? That rash that people keep telling me is menopause. Time will tell. But I'm wearing the Lumen skin tint and I'm so happy with it. It's more skincare than anything else, but it just gives enough coverage that I kind of feel like everything looks nicer than usual, while also not looking like I'm really wearing a lot of makeup. Like, you can kind of still see through it, can fully see my skin, but I feel like you could feel, Jesus, I feel like you could feel like, it feels like this is what it feels. You could believe that I'm just wearing moisturizer because it is that kind of product. It feels really nice. It feels really nice on my face. Anyway, I'm gonna go home. I haven't got a lot of time now. I'm gonna go home and then come back in like 2 hours to do the school run. So ignoring all the washing I've got drying everywhere, we've been talking about putting the dining stuff in the snug here and putting a sofa, which there is a sofa there, here, and making this like a secondary sitting room. Couple of reasons. One, I think it would get more use than where the sofa is right now, and we could put like a second chair in there, which we have in abundance. Lee despairs at the number of chairs that I like to have at any given time. Again, more things trying. Anyway, that was one of the reasons. Another one of the reasons is as Manny's getting a bit older, it's partly he's getting older and partly he's got some actual issues with his like spine. He's kind of losing control a little bit. And it would be better for him to be in a tiled environment. So we were thinking of maybe putting Manny in here at night rather than the living room. And I don't think he would be as keen unless we make like a sitting room setup. Effectively, I'm going to make a living room for the dog. And I said I was going to do this in the new year. But you know me. And I'm actually thinking, do we have to wait? Could I move all this stuff around now? I mean, it's usually the best time for me to tidy is when I'm moving things around, as you saw with the bedroom. Also, another reason that the dining area would be good in here is I often use this table for candle stuff. And if that was in here, the utility in there is where I make candles. It's kind of like a continuation through here. It would work. It would work. Really, my main concern, because obviously everything can be moved and moved back if I want to, is this. I had this light installed specifically to go over the dining table. So you can see up here, we never had this finished properly. I never like sanded it down and repainted it. It was always a to-do. But I had the light moved. It was there, which didn't make any sense to me. And I wanted it there, which would be above the dining table. But it is quite low down for an area where people would walk. Obviously, over a dining table, it's fine. But this is lower than even me. So that would be maybe a slight problem. And something I couldn't really fix myself, I don't think. I mean, maybe. I could probably take that thing off up there, right? Links just need to be removed, I think. Maybe I could do it. That's not for today. Somebody would need to hold this up while I was doing it. This is heavy. Little look at the weather. We've got our old Christmas tree. It's fallen over for like the 5th time. The ghost is on the swing. And that shed, as we all know, is not waterproof. And Ella is having some friends around in there tomorrow. So good luck to Ella, because it will not be dry. If it doesn't rain tomorrow, I'll go in and try and dry it off for her and lay out some towels and put the heating on and stuff. But I have a feeling it's going to be a bit squelchy. Hoping it's not going to be too wet over Christmas, because I would quite like to be in there on Christmas Day. Something exciting has just arrived. This is a planner thing. I told you I was going to make a video about this. I will make a video about this. I haven't even used my planner yet specifically because I feel like I want to make the video first. Okay, this is the worst box ever. Usually when you've got one of these, it just automatically tears, but this is not the best. I bought it from Etsy. I was looking online and this particular seller had the stuff that I thought I would like the most. What is it called? Take Note Planner Co. And I wanted something like more in keeping with how I want to plan inserts for my calendar. So I've got, this is like monthly and then weekly inserts. And then this is a habit tracker. But what I liked about this is I don't have to necessarily use it for anything specific. It's just dated January to December. But all the rest of it, like I could potentially just change the label on that and then it's just days. So it's just habits for however many days. So because I am how I am, I might decide in January, I want to do these things all month and then decide I never want to do those things again. So I potentially could get more uses out of this. Like I could be like, the top one is January, this one is February. That's what I liked about that. I will show you them in the actual planner when I do film that video, but this is cute. I like this little note that comes with the order. I did move the living room around. Not the living room. The living room stayed as it is. The living room can only be moved around so much because the TV is on the wall. It's just got very little wiggle room, which is upsetting to me. Also, the living room's kind of weirdly long shaped. Anyway, this is not about the living room. It's about the dining nook. I did move it around. Everyone is pleased with it. It did occur to me that some of you might be like, what about your husband? Nobody cares. I did talk to him about it before I did it. We agreed that it would probably be a good thing for money, but I was going to do it after Christmas. And today was like, just do it anyway. Tomorrow, I need to do the utility because that's got out of hand. So I'm going to finish that up tomorrow and I'll show you the moved around in that vlog. True to form, picked up Milo, came back. I just have felt zonked ever since. So I think you can see it in my eyes. I'm just like, it's 7 o'clock and I can already feel myself ready for a nap. So I'm going to wrap it up here and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hanging by the fire.